Right guys, well, catch me down at me 35 acre syndicate down at the Res, and just got my rods out. It's about 20 to 5, got down here about 3, and just been having a chat to a couple of anglers that's on. Well, one's just gone, Steve. He had a little common this morning and a few bream in the night from down on the dam, so I've gone to speak to another lad that's on, and he's fishing in the same sort of area. He's just doing tonight, got here this morning, but apparently that Steve is kind of 16 out a few weeks ago from the dam, so there might be a few fish milling about around here, which is good news. So I've had a quick scan of the place, and there's not much going on really, nothing to go by other than what Steve's caught. So what I've done is jumped in the swim what Steve's had the common and then a few bream, because you know where there's one there might be a few more, and for the big girls I've just gone out to the same spot from the peg down where I've been fishing a lot end of last year and caught a few nice fish from. It's just a nice smooth silty area. I know that most places will be smooth silt at the minute, there's not much weed, but you know there might be some naturals there because I caught quite consistency from the spot. So put all rods to that spot. I put out 35 baits, everything's always done in 7s for me, and I'm fishing 2 rods on Project A and 1 rod on Red Spice. Conditions we've got are mild. We've got probably a temperature of around 8 to 10 degrees, and tonight's going to drop though to about 2 or 3, so it's going to be a bit nippy, but it might get the fish moving about. We've had a lot of rain recently, so we've had a lot of influx of water from the drains into the Res. It comes through from the drains and then out at the back from the weir, and so it's coloured up, you know. One of the reasons why I've come down here is because of that, you know, with the coloured water it might just stir the fish up, you know, it might get them moving a bit, may get them feeding, you don't know, you know. It's not a great deal come out, but you know, in it to win it. You don't certainly don't catch out when you're at home. We've got a northwest wind, literally 3 to 4 mile an hour if that. Just got a little breeze down the yon end. Tonight's meant to be clear. We have rock and cloud, which will be you know, reasonable conditions. So hopefully one of the big girls will feed. Come to my rods. Like normal, if I get any video captures, photos, I'll post them. And fingers crossed that I get some. But either way, I've got Rob coming down from RA Baits on a social like. It should be alright. And I'll get in the bag later on and watch a film. Probably watch Predators, I think. But at the minute, rods are out. Can't do any more, and you know, see what happens. But it's just nice to be out, to be honest. So yeah, I'll go keep scanning the lake, and I'm off. This is the peg that I'm in. There's a chap just over on that swim there. There's a chap fishing to the island and stuff, and as you can see I need to get my house up, which I'm just going to be under the shelter, so you know, we're a bit blurry, but hey ho. Right guys, right, got another mirror. It turned out to be a cracking session. I've had 3 takes now and landed 2. Unfortunately I lost the first one, which I won't go into detail about because I'm a bit pissed off. But I've had this lovely mirror, 13.5. It's a little stocky, little Simo. There she is, look, in all the glory. Absolutely beautiful fish, you know, perfect. This came to Project A on the middle rod. which was broadcast out around the 70 yard mark, on a nice area that I found. And alright guys, well, what a session it turned out to be, especially for Feb. It's like 17th of Feb 2013. I'm all packed up. I'm in my van now, so I'm at the end of my session, and well, way to kickstart the year to my 35 acre syndicate, the Res. And you know, absolutely brilliant. I couldn't be happy enough. I've had a 2 fish catch and I've lost one. I know we all say, you know, it was a big one that got away, but I do honestly think that it was a big one that got away. It just heavy and lunging, you know, nothing like what I've had. But I'm not talking about that because, you know, it's a bit of a sore point at the minute. I hate losing them, especially to something silly that happened. But I had a lovely common and a mirror. Common was 11.3 and the mirror was 13.5. So 2 low doubles, absolutely spot on. All of them came to Project A. I had 2 rods on Project A to start with, 1 on Red Spice, and I put them all 3 onto the Project A. So it's just proving every time I use it, it's a bloody good bait. You know, the carps really like it. It's appealing to them. So, you know, can't wait for spring and summer to really start chucking it in and seeing what happens with it. But I've put about a kilo in when I've left. I'm going to try and get back Monday night. It's a Saturday at the minute. I'm going to try and get back Monday because I've just looked at the forecast and it's set to get colder again for about Wednesday, Thursday onwards. And Thursday, Friday it's got forecast snow and not much above bloody 5 degrees, 3, 4, 5 degrees, so it's pretty shit. So we've got cold nights, 1 degrees this week up to Thursday I think, but days like 7 degrees, so fairly mild. Hopefully it'll keep them on the move. So, you know, I'll be back on Monday. The weather, you know, as I said in the beginning of my video, when I first got here, started my session, was northwest, but during the night and this morning it's gone to a southerly. So, you know, I don't know if that made me get them a couple of bites, you know, because it was warm southerly like it was. So, you know, it might have just pushed them into where I was fishing. You know, I had it in my face, which was nice. It was only a steady breeze, about 2 or 3 mile an hour. No much like, but it might have been enough just to push the fish. You don't know. I've probably used overall in the session about 100 baits. That's all. Hardly anything. Literally fishing for a bite at a time. You know, 35 baits to start with, and then 14 on dark. And then when I got up, I didn't put any out until I lost that first fish, and I had I think I put out about 14 again, and then 21, and then 14 at dinner. I sort of keep it 14 to 21 in the winter. Just keep a trickle going in every few hours. You know, it might just spare them on to have a quick munch. You don't know, but it certainly did the business on this session. You know. It's brilliant when you actually everything goes to plan. You know what I mean? You can't beat it. So hopefully I'll have some more to report to you on Monday. But at the minute, you know, it's absolutely pucker. It's been really warm today. It's been nice in that sun. I think it's got up to 8 degrees again today. So it feels like end of March, to be honest with you. It feels like bloody spring, you know. I can't wait for it now, and I bet the fish can't wait either. But like I said, that's my session, near enough. It'll be on my blog anyway, you know, so check it out. I'll do a write-up of it, a bit more in depth, and yeah, happy days. Happy days. My phone now, take the dog out and go for a nice 3-course meal with the wife-to-be and a couple of friends. So what more could you wish for? I'm going to have mussels tonight, Probably steak to start with, for the main, sorry, and a creme brulee for pudding. I think I deserve it with the fishes that I've caught. So, happy days.